wanna see you. Go ahead, go and flex on all these people. Girl, you bad, I need everyone to see you. Go ahead, go and flex on all these people. Girl, you bad, I need everyone to see you. Go ahead, go and flex on all these people. Girl, you bad, I need everyone to see you. Go ahead, go and flex on all these
people. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, look who that is.
I'm back again. Once again, I'm here.
Yeah, so welcome. If you're viewing, welcome. Come on in the room. I am your host, Sharene Colson. I'm the host of Beyond the Surface podcast with Sharene. We are here to empower and encourage you, inform you, and give you the information, right? We're going to enlighten you with what we do know. So, are you in here? When you're in the comments, we want you to say, hey, hi. You know, when you grew up, your mom told you to speak to the people in the room. So that's what we need you to do. Going to wait for you guys to come on. Speak when you come in the room. Hi. I have trivia today. I do. And I'm excited about it. And if you are a fan of Martin, this is your trivia. Now, it's not for like a lot of money because.
Well, you got to give it a chance. Don't do it yet. Give it a chance. Some people come on.
I'll wait for them.
Come on. We're giving out prizes.
I have a prize.
You have a prize.
Not prizes.
What is the prize?
One.
Okay. You don't got to say the amount, but what you do?
Well, I need you to give me some money first. Oh, hey, in the comments. Yes, I need some money from you first. So, yes, we are going to go do some trivia. We're going to talk about a couple current affairs. I have some cool stuff to talk about. Yes. Where my folks at?
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, the 35, we did come on a couple minutes late. A little bit. My apologies. I'm sure y'all know it was not me. You know who it was? You can hear them. So yes, once you guys come on, I'm asking that you say hi. Come on in the room. It's like an old gospel hymn. Public right there. So yes, welcome to Beyond the Surface podcast. I am your host, Sharene Colson. Welcome to my new viewers. Welcome to my faithful viewers. The Beyond the Surface podcast is all about uplifting the Black community and all communities. On Beyond the Surface podcast, we talk about life, love, and family. So if it's under that umbrella, we are talking about it. I am here as a vessel from God to empower and enlighten, encourage, and inform our community about any topics that we are discussing on this show. So we have talked to social workers, doctors, therapists. We're big on therapy because we need it. We have talked to parents, school administrators. So we are a well-rounded podcast. Of course, all glory goes to God because without him, none of this is possible. So yeah, my feet are planted here. My head is to the sky. God is good all the time and all the time. God is good. So if you are watching, can you come in the comments and say, hey, so I know that you are here. I see folks watching, but I don't see folks commenting. Where are you at? Who are you? Come on in the comments. So yeah, say hi. Mr. Colson.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm here.
Yeah?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Of the Lord and all of that.
Yes, whatever. Good about that.
I'm excited about today. Super excited. So we dabbed a little bit last week. We had on Emily Cannon, and she talked about life insurance. So yes, we talked about life insurance. So yeah, what she talked about the difference between term and, what was it? Term and
universal and whole.
And how term, whole people borrow from, but term you can invest it, something like that, right?
Yeah, she was saying that a lot of people try to get whole because they want to save money. They
save money, borrow money, make more money in the term.
Right. She said,
yes,
get the term because you can just save money on the side or invest your money in other investments.
And you should have insurance on your children. all of that other stuff. So if you can go back and watch that, that is episode number 38. So we are on episode 39. Y'all, God is good because we are moving right along. Oh, my sister's watching. Tiffany Griffin. Hi, first time here. Welcome, welcome. So if you guys are here and you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Sharene Colson of Beyond the Surface Podcast with Sharene. So if you are here, comment and say hi. I have a giveaway today. We'll give something away. I have trivia. So I want to do the trivia now. I'm interested in trivia. Can we do our current affairs? You want to do current affairs of what's happening?
Yeah, we can do that.
Give people a chance to come on, so that way we'll do the giveaway in like maybe couple minutes. Are you good with trivia? I mean, current affairs? Mr. Coast? Yes? Okay, so I will talk about a few current affairs. Let's see. Where's the one? Oh, yes. This here. It says, we've seen Tampa International Airport, y'all. Tampa International Airport said that they are banning pajamas. I didn't even know they banned Crocs. So they said after successfully banning Crocs and giving everyone the amazing opportunity to experience the world's first Crocs-free airport, it's time to take on an even larger crisis: pajamas at the airport in the middle of the day. So can you wear pajamas at night? Okay, so they are saying no pajamas in the airport.
Okay, and they banned Crocs too?
I didn't even know Crocs could get banned in the airport. I mean, they're easy slip-on, slip-off shoes when you gotta take your shoes off.
What reason?
They said the madness stops today, so maybe madness.
Why are they banned?
I mean,
what is the problem?
People wearing pajamas to the airport. Do y'all agree, or you just feel like people could wear whatever they want to the airport? I don't particularly myself wear pajamas to the airport. I'm super comfortable at the airport. I don't wear pajamas, but I mean, what's the little thing? The bonnet on your head. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you should not wear sleepwear outside, but they wear it outside to Walmart and everywhere else. So at this point, airport, Walmart, pick the kids up from school. I don't know if the people care anymore. But yeah, no thank you. What else is there? Oh, look, weird. Why, you said, why are they so concerned? I don't know why they're so concerned. But they're telling people what to wear at their airport. I didn't even know they could do that, because what deems pajamas? There's lounge clothes. Yeah, I can't wear pajamas outside. I'm just not going to do it. I always feel like your mom tells you, make sure you got clean underwear and stuff on, just in case you get an accident or something. So I try to, keep that in mind when I go out. But I've never been to Tampa. But I'm sure if I go, I will be wearing pajamas. Yeah. So Jalen, look at that. Jalen Hurts is coming to Enon. Oh, you might have to take that down, babe. Jalen Hurts is going to be at Enon, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Super Bowl.
Look at that.
The Eagles, you know what I'm saying?
Go Birds. Woo! Fly, Eagles, fly. Yes. So
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts has written a book. It is called Better Than a Touchdown. So he's going to be at, she said, was it a 90? Oh, he's going to be at Enon Tabernacle. So there are tickets for sale. For adults tickets, it is $25.30, and children tickets 13 and under are $7.16. So yeah, I think I might want to take the little granny grands over there. I know it's going to be a long line because Enon holds like 80,000 people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Elon.
Enon is a pretty big church. So if you guys are interested in going there, let me know.
Are the Eagles fans? Up
We
in
can leave
here,
it
up in here. What?
What is it?
Huh?
Is that a Friday? 13th? Oh, I think it is because it mimics February. Okay. All right. I might not. I'm interested though. I've never been that close to Jalen Hurts. So I would love.
But
Anywho, I would like to be as close as I can get to Jalen Hurts.
you were sitting in his locker.
It wasn't there. Air and opportunity. Okay. So we did have a book club. Are you guys in? We did do I just want to refresh the book club. We did do our book club Sunday, and we went over chapters 1 and 2. Hey family, everyone who's tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're in the comments, say hi. Greet me. Greet your host. I give myself permission. So if anyone still needs to buy the book or wants to join the book club, we did chapters 1 and 2. We are doing chapters 3 and 4. Favorite book is Giving Your Permission to Dream, to Follow Your Dreams. It talks about stepping boldly into the person you are meant to be. So yes, you need this book, inbox me for the link. I can give it to you. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, maybe Target. It says that, but we ain't shopping there. Anywho. Can we do our affirmations? Mm-hmm. We can do our trivia. Oh, I'll do that then. So we're going to do our affirmations together. Are y'all ready? It says, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, right? Because there's power in your thoughts and your words. So we always want to watch that. Watch what we say. Words have power, so you have to speak life into your dreams, your goals, your visions, your life of yourself, your children, your family. So yes, we believe in the power of words. Putting anything into the atmosphere is important. So we want to put all things positive in the atmosphere. Yes and yes?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Yes and amen.
Yes and amen. So yeah, what else are we? Let me see. I think that so today we have some important guests on today. Oh, Black History Moment. I almost missed that. It's still Black History Month. Mr. Colson.
Mm-hmm. Black History Month.
Yes.
And we are celebrating Mr. Reverend.
The Reverend
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson passed away this month.
Awesome man.
Are you cheering?
No, I'm not cheering.
Yes, Reverend Jackson passed away this month, and he is he ran for president. He is the leader of and founder of Push organization. So yeah, they're going to be laying him to rest.
Yeah, today they brought him over to
Where?
Rainbow?
In Chicago. Yeah.
Rainbow.
Rainbow Coalition, yeah. He's an activist for the people. He was with Dr. King. So yeah, our seniors and our old people are leaving.
So
Here.
Well, Jesse, so a little bit on Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's a renowned civil rights leader known for his powerful, rhythmic, focus on hope, unity, social justice. His most iconic, I guess, quotes were like, keep hope alive.
Oh, yes, that is him.
Yes, that's him. I am somebody.
Mm.
Come on now. And never look down on anybody else. You're helping them up. Okay?
Okay. I like that.
His speeches often emphasize resilience, empowerment, and economic justice. Okay? A couple of his quotes, he says, when he said, keep hope alive, keep hope alive, keep hope alive. And he said, if you fall behind, run faster. Never give up.
Yes.
Never surrender and rise up against the odds. And he said, your children need your presence more than your presence.
Ooh, that's a little deep. You felt that. So yes,
your presence
more than like presents, gifts.
Correct.
Oh, okay, that is true. Yes. Can we get keep hope alive in the comments, please? Thank you. Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Yes.
Reverend Dr. Jesse Jackson. R.I.P. to you. R.I.P. to you, sir. Yes.
I had sent you that information on him because he was a star athlete too. He played football
for North Carolina A&T. That is true.
Basketball.
I didn't even know he was an athlete. No, I didn't. But yeah, he's an HBCU graduate. Shout out to them. HBCUs, North Carolina A&T. So yeah, RIP to his family. Keep them in your prayers. There's so much, what is it called? A lot of grieving going on. We do have a show previous on grief. So if you guys want to go back, on YouTube. There are some shows on grief where we have a grief therapist who talks to us and gave us tools and some help. So you can reach out to her now. Also, Kippy Langford is her name. If you guys want to go back to that episode. I know a lot of people are losing like their parents and friends. Like a lot of young people are passing away and dying. So there are some grief episodes if you want to go back and check them out.
Yeah, it was really helpful because I had just lost my mom. And I think when we had the episode at the time, it helped me be able to deal with it.
Yeah.
How to deal with it because it doesn't go away. It's present. We just lost, a couple of friends. My mother passed and a couple other people in the lives. So it's not an easy thing, but it does happen. We have to accept it.
Yeah. It's very sad.
Our episode, we cover it all on Beyond the Surface podcast with Sharene.
Oh, we do.
Well.
So we have trivia. Are you ready for trivia?
Yes.
So inappropriate. That was just after grief. So inappropriate. Trivia. I have one trivia question, and whoever puts the answer in the comments wins the monetary prize. Okay. The question is, what season, if you're a Martin fan, this is for you. Okay, Martin fans. What season did Martin and Gina get married? What season? Season number what? Did Martin and Gina get married? If you're a Martin fan, you should know this. Just put your answers. I'm sure you're Googling real quick. I'll take a Google answer because I don't know my people. I know my people like to cheat.
No, they shouldn't.
They do.
Huh?
My people cheat.
They do.
They do.
Someone nonsense.
Oh, is that a guess? That's a guess. That's not right. It's a good guess, though. You're close. You're very close. Yes, that's a good guess, though. That's not what the oh.
What?
I see a winner.
You see a winner?
Winner, chicken dinner. I see a winner. It is not season 3. Yes. It is season 5.
Season 5?
It's season 5.
So, okay, who's the winner?
Kenneth McWilliams.
Kenny McWilliams? Oh, my boy Kenny.
Kenneth.
That's Kenny. We just talked to him on the phone.
Oh, Kenneth.
It's Kenny.
So, Kenneth, I don't have any money. You can get it from your friend.
Appreciate you, Kenny.
He has money.
She got you taken care of.
I do.
Thank
So
you.
next,
Thanks for doing.
yes, thank you. Thank you guys for playing. Thank y'all. I love trivia. So next on our podcast, we are going to get to the meat and potatoes of why we're here, right? Our theme and topic today is from dream to screen, the vision behind the film, The Drop Off. Now, I have the privilege of knowing the director and getting to know the writer and AD of this show.
Woo.
Right. And I'm getting to know one of the actresses from this show. I particularly know one of the actors a little well. So I want to give some bio of who's coming to the show so you guys know. First up, we're going to introduce is the writer. We have the writer of the show. This is his show. He wrote it. So we're going to talk about dreams today. Mr. Mike Davis has been in television and film. What he's been in is amazing. He's been on stage. He has training at John Casablanca Centers of Acting. He's been on stage for Club 21, his girlfriend and wife on the side. He was the lead male, film and television, even stuff that hasn't been released yet from 2024. Rent a Bay. Rent a Bay now. That's a show he was in a principal role. I Hate Love, Hoopers, The Perfect Example. He has been in Dear Mama, Gina the movie. So he is a writer. He is a assistant director. He loves sports, basketball, and he sings. He does sing. Yes, he does. He does a lot of singing actually. He is a singer, actor, writer, and filmmaker from West Philadelphia whose work blends raw emotion with grounded storytelling. Known for his versatility on screen and in music, he has appeared in numerous independent films and television projects while also releasing R&B music that explores love, growth, and vulnerability. I like that. Mike is a creator and driving force behind MAD Media, MAD Media, Michael Anthony Davis Media, a creative platform focused on collaboration, branding, and uplifting artists across music and film. Whether he's starring in, writing, or helping direct projects from like The Drop Off or connecting with audiences through his music, Mike Davis is committed to inspiring others through authenticity, consistency, and passion for the craft. I like that. That's right up my alley. I love that. Can we welcome to the stage, get some claps in the comments, Mr. Davis? Oh, we can't hear you. You got to unmute your mic so we can hear you, man. There you go.
It's unmuted?
Yes.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That intro was amazing. Thank you.
Man, you have been busy.
Yeah. The last couple of years has been a blessing, so, but I really appreciate you having me on here.
Thank you for coming. Like, I kept reading and I went and you sent over your bio and all the work that you have done, like in like theater and TV and like plays and music and writing and.
Yeah, I've been doing this for quite some time. So these last couple of years, like I said, it's been a blessing.
Okay. We have another brother. I like it, to come to the stage. Next up is Levi Finney. He is a New Jersey-based screenwriter, director, and educator whose work centers on character-driven stories about emotional isolation, masculinity, family, and identity. His writing spans comedy, psychological thrillers, and family drama, unified by ground realism, culturally specific worlds, and dialogue that feeds lived in rather than performed. I like that. Finney is a creator of the award-winning drama Rootin' for You, Bro. I like that, Rootin' for You, Bro. Seen it. It's on YouTube, y'all. Go on YouTube. Follow these people. Go on their social medias. We'll do all of that. But these are people, you guys. These are local people who are in like the artist area. We need y'all to follow them. Of the best series at the Queen City Film Festival and the writer of And Action, a psychological thriller, and Zoe's World, a restrained family drama. He is a Rowan University graduate with a BA in television and film and a former SAG actor with national commercial credits. Yay. Levi brings an actor-first sensibility to his writing. He currently develops original independent projects for film and television while teaching K-8 English and ESL, an experience that continues to shape his focus on communication, empathy, and unspoken interior lives. Levi, are you here? Yes.
Me.
Bam. There he
Hello,
goes
everyone.
with some class, Mr.
Yeah,
Sir.
thank you.
You're busy.
And it's Feeny.
It's not Fitty.
Feeny. You
I'm
gotta
gonna
say
tell you why
that.
I say that. I'm gonna tell you, wait, because I grew up in church, right? And it was this family called the Finneys.
I know.
Maybe it's an ode to them. You do?
You know
You know
I've
that?
heard of that, yeah, for years. And that's
Who
why I
doesn't
had to
know
always
that?
correct them. No, it's Feeny. 'Cause my
Who
dad
doesn't know
was
that?
born.
Oh.
Even on the football field.
And they spelled it the same way with a Y.
Yeah, well, I think they spell theirs with an I. So it's like Finney.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
My
why that
apologies to you.
double E. It's all good. Thank you though
All
for
right.
the beautiful introduction.
Yes and yes. Oh, they're giving you claps. Next we have actress Miss Ira. I hope I'm saying it right because y'all not finna get me today. Ira Warren. She was on the show, on the movie. How are you, ma'am? Oh, I think it's your microphone too. Boop, boop. Can't hear you, baby. She waving and everything.
Gotta unmute yourself.
Gotta unmute yourself, honey.
I'm grateful, glad to be
Oh, there you
here.
go.
Y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Did you want to give a little bit of introduction of
Yeah,
yourself?
yes. To give a little bit about myself, I am I've been here in Pennsylvania for 11 years. Actually, it'll be next month, 11 years. I am a Texan. I lived in Texas for
Awesome.
36 years. Did a lot of commercial print. Um, did a lot of singing, rapping, acting. Opened up for quite a few people like Floyd Tree, Kanye West, Destiny Child. Um, Beyonce's mom used to do my hair when she had
Oh,
her studio
wow.
in Texas. So I know Beyonce and the whole crew very, very well because we
Oh,
all went to church together.
you connected.
Um, yeah, and her dad um, signed my group to his company,
Record
his
label?
music company. Yeah, it was called Music World. So we were the first gospel group that was signed, Spirit and Truth, to his record label.
Okay.
I'm a mom of 10. I
Woo!
have 24 grandbabies.
My God.
I
That's awesome.
I've done listen, my resume is so long. I've done all types of things. I'm a children's book author. I'm actually coming out with my memoir of my life. Um
Nice.
got my PhD 2 years ago in theology and business. I'm also an educator. I teach sixth grade ELA. Like I said, my resume is pretty lengthy, but I've been in a lot of movies and stage plays with Mike. So I actually played his mom in a monologue, and the chemistry, it was
You
just
quit,
there.
right?
And he
Yeah.
said, "Listen, Ira, when I get some projects, you better rest assured I'm gonna call you, girl." And I just really appreciate these two brothers to the core,
Yeah.
because a lot of people can tell you anything out their mouth and not move forward with it. And I would say, since I've been here in Pennsylvania, these are the two realest brothers that I've met. Like I said, people
Wow.
could say
Great
anything,
compliment.
but when he said he was going to put a sister on, he did. And then other projects, Levi called me
Yeah.
like, "Yo, Ira, can you be here? It could be less than 24 hours." And I'll be like, "I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
there. What you want me to wear? What you need,
Right.
And so I just love the arts. It has been a healing journey for me. But I get into more of that later. But that's me in a nutshell.
Jesse, well, congratulations on all your accomplishments.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So, Mr. Davis,
Yes.
can you give a synopsis of what exactly the drop off is for the people who are coming on Saturday?
Oh yeah.
$10.
Absolutely. The drop off is essentially about a young man dealing with like abandonment. How he navigates through life with dealing with some of these issues that a lot of people deal with, dealing with abandonment and trying to figure out how to go about certain things when they're faced with like struggles and strife. So
Yeah.
when you come out here, if you see when you come out and see the drop off, you'll understand like what I'm talking about, because it's not just about one person struggle. It's about a whole bunch of people dealing with certain situations.
Yeah, because I think you can see like yourself in all different types of aspects of it.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. Can y'all see me? I know I'm kind of shaking back and forth. Can y'all hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, you would think it's about just one person, but it goes beyond that. Where like
Yeah.
it, and now mind you, it's fictional, but it's a fictional story. But there are a lot of people who I've talked to that actually live this, that I kind of drew the idea from.
Oh, because I wanted to know if it's like this is like your story, or so it was not your story.
It's not my personal story, but I've known people who dealt with this, and I talked to them, and that's what helped me make the story so authentic. So I was thinking about trying to just make it drama for the people. But I'm like, that's not going to be real. So I drew from people that I talked to, that I knew, and people that I didn't know, and they were able to tell me, some of their stories and how they navigate through life with dealing with these situations. And that's how I made the story authentic.
Okay, so for people who are watching and they love the arts, right? They want to get
Mhm.
into the arts. They love writing. They love journaling. They love watching TV. Some people can predict the end of television shows. So for people who could potentially want to get into writing, for any of you, this question is for any of you. How can you give them like a little instruction on getting into that?
Yeah, I can. I always say, like, first of all, you don't need really much instruction to have a pen and a pad and write your ideas down. You don't have to be structured, format, write it down. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just write down notes. I'll write down a note and then it come to me and then I'll maybe place it in a story or something like that. But what I tell people is if you're trying to take this professionally, then you need to do some type of education for yourself. So you need to study. All right, what a theme is, what a premise is. You need to study arcs, character arcs. You need to study. So there's so much stuff online on writing, even reading books. Like I had to
Yeah.
learn, like even though I went to college for this stuff, I still before that would study books, writing 101 or fiction, studying how to do fiction novels and all types of stuff. Every form of writing assists. So you can go on YouTube. YouTube University is a big thing that anybody can actually sit there
Mhm.
and absolutely learn a lot from. And then when new screenwriters, I always tell them go on masterclass, go on backstage.com. They all have workshops and classes. And if that's your true passion that you want to get into it, that's where you need to start. And then you need to learn after that how the standards and the format structures of some things. Because if your goal is to get a film made or get a project made, if you can hand it to a producer, and he'll look at it. If it's not in the
Right.
standard format, they might not even give you like a 5-second watch. Like, oh, they don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. On to the next project because they don't have the time, and it's not nothing bad on their part. They just don't have the time to develop a writer. So, and it's almost like being in the wilderness experience. You have to take the time. It might take 2-3 years. I've been at this.
Perfect your craft.
Yeah, I've been at this like 20 years. So, but my writing has got better every year because I learned how to, okay, how can I connect a character or how can I write this portion of dialogue and it sound correct without adding too much onto it. A lot of times what I used to deal with as a growing up in school, my teachers used to say, Levi, you already said what you said in your essay or in your paragraph. You said it 2 or 3 times. Say it once. Less is more. So I had to learn the system of less
Yeah.
is more. And then when it comes to screenwriting, there's something called prose that when you'll see a person that is like writing novels, they'll take a portion of the prose of a novel and add it in a screenplay. We don't need all the adjectives, the adverbs, and the details for a screenplay. We just need to know, okay, such and such did this. Here's the action,
Yeah.
and not, oh, he smiled warmly. No, we just need to know he smiled. We're going to show that. So in a screenplay. But like I always say, just educate yourself. There's masterclass. Masterclass costs $100. I still do it still to this day. There's some
Yeah.
things I forget even when I'm writing. So, I had to write for a producer not too long ago. I had 88 pages of rewrites that I had to do on my project, and I'm advanced, but these are the things that the industry standards want. So when I submit, I don't want to get kicked back like it ain't nothing. Or if a producer says, hey, I need this isn't ready, then I prolong the production of the project. So just educate yourself. I would say YouTube University is a major help. You got different stuff online.
Mhm.
Follow workshops online. Go to film festivals. They have workshops online. Take your time and invest in yourself. It's not bad, and the beautiful thing and the benefit of it is you get to meet so many other people that may be just as good or advanced or might not be advanced, but y'all could come
Yeah.
up together. So, and you can learn from them.
So, Mike, what type of sacrifices like did this movie have you make? The drop off.
Oh wow. Time, sleep, money. Like, well, I mean, like we did this on like the most limit budget ever. Like, if it wasn't for the people who believed in me and believed in this project,
Yeah.
Levi, for example, and Ira, and everybody else that was a part of this project, if it wasn't for them, this thing would not have come to fruition. You know what I mean? Like, it was so many dynamics to this project that I had to, you have to get people when they have their schedule. So there was
Right.
like, there wasn't really like a set schedule. There was like, you ask people like, are you available this day? Are you available this day? And everybody's schedule didn't coincide. So we had to sacrifice time. We had to sacrifice sleep. We had to sacrifice schedules. When Levi was just talking about even the very beginning, as far as like script writing, like I sent it to him and he was like, yeah, Mike, you don't need that. Mike, you don't need that. And I was like, so I honestly was like, yo, so tell me what to do. He's like, no, I'm not doing that for you. There's so many different things out here, so many avenues for
Yeah.
you to figure this out. He's like, I need you to learn this. Like, if you're going to take this seriously, you need to learn it. I can't tell you everything. So that's one of the things I went on YouTube. I read a couple books. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take the class yet, but I'm planning on taking the class. You know what I'm saying? But it was the sacrifice was me being able to learn while this journey was actually happening, and having people like Ira and Levi and all the other people believe in this project the way they did. It's truly a testament to them.
Right. So can you give me like a small, oh, there you go. Can you give me like a small snippet of the people who are watching, what to expect from this film? Like people, I've been boosting the film. People want to know what exactly is the drop off? What's it about?
Well, like I said, okay, it started off as a monologue, right? So I was in this acting and modeling agency, and the way that it started, I had to write a monologue, memorize it, and I actually had to act it out to graduate from this class. So the monologue was about me being a child and being like dropped off at this police station. And, my mom was like, oh, she'll be right back, but she doesn't come back. So without giving too much of the film away, it's about like abandonment and trying to navigate life after you put in certain situations, because everybody deals with something, right? There's always somebody dealing with something. Everybody isn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. So there's different things that people got to navigate. But overall, when you try to when life hands you something crazy, you can't just give up. You got to learn to try to take those lemons and turn them into lemonade, as people will say.
Yes,
you know what
absolutely.
I mean? So like I said, I'm trying not to give too much of the film away, but it's overall about trying to navigate life and how to deal with abandonment and certain people dealing with certain issues.
Yeah, because when I got that word from a post that Levi made, and then I said, man, a lot of people do, and it doesn't even have to be abandonment of a parent. It can be an abandonment of relationships. It can be abandonment of a lot of things. And it had me thinking like, man, have I been abandoned in situations, and not necessarily a parent or anything? And I was like, yeah, this is speaking to me. So yeah, like you said, it is a reflection of what happens in our community.
Absolutely.
Maybe not necessarily a parent, but
right. And it's not just our community, but even in our community, like when it comes to like situations like that or mental health, some people, we didn't have like a lot of the things that we have today as far as therapy and stuff that, when our parents grew up and stuff like that. So we had to figure it out. Now there's so many devices that you can go on. There's therapy, you can go online. There's a lot of different avenues that you can go to help you with situations. Like I said, it's not just abandonment of a person. It can be a abandonment of work. It can be abandonment. It's different things that you can be abandoned from. But then there's I'm sorry, Levi. What'd you say?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll chime in there.
No, go ahead. You're good.
And then you got to add also, grace too. A lot of times,
Yes.
that was a portion that I was talking to Mike that I wanted to try to add, because we wanted to extend it so it can, get in festivals and stuff. So we wanted to make it a little nice length, because the production of it was great. Like Mike really came and he brought it. So I was like, man, we need to extend this a little bit. So another thing that I've learned over the years personally, and I could say I've experienced this, me and Mike talked when he came to me with the project, was we got to give people grace. Like he said, a lot of people have never really touched on the subject of mental health. And you can't be a 30-year-old grown woman or grown man and keep blaming your parents if they did something to you, or even if you're in a relationship or you were in a bad relationship, you have to get up and move on. And then you also have to realize that there was not a tutorial for them people to learn. Sometimes, I'll give a perfect example. My biological father, I've never even met ever in my life. So when it comes to him and learning situations with him, I heard stories about some things that happened to him in his childhood. It gave me a reflection, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so that's maybe why he can't connect and identify with certain things of what it is to be a father or a parent or even a friend or even come around or a relative. So I've learned to forgive, because one thing we all do is we all fall short every day. We all make mistakes in life. I made mistakes. Other people have made mistakes, and we learn from them. So that's what I wanted to do. Like I said, we wanted to extend it to more people. So I was like, hey, we need to learn to possibly give people grace and understand that back then, especially, during the crack epidemic era, with some parents, I'm pretty sure if they knew what was going to happen to them, if they took a swig or a hit,
the addiction,
they would never have done it, So that's what I just wanted to present, also in his story, just to add that piece is like, let's give people grace. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fall sometimes, but it's okay to learn from it and move past it. So,
yeah. So Ira, what part in this film did you play?
You muted again, Ira.
You muted, baby.
It keeps. Okay. All right. Okay. I played the older Sharene in The Drop Off, which was just the whole thing is just amazing, because even the similarities between the younger Sharene and myself, everybody was like, y'all look alike,
Yes.
So this film, it definitely holds. I won't go into my entire story because it's not about me. But Mike, he knows my story, and Mr. Levi, he knows a little bit of my story. A lot of the story hits home for me. And like I said, I made the shift from Texas, a place I've known for 36 years, and I shifted here. I realized I needed to do a lot of healing. And though I had both of my parents in the home, it was a lot of abandonment there. I was in foster care, just a whole lot of things, was going on, with me, within the home, with my dad, just being abused and just dealing with a whole lot of trauma. This film actually brought a lot of healing to me, because one thing I also learned outside of learning to forgive and wanting to do the work to heal, God cannot help what you're hiding. So you have to surrender. You have to surrender.
That's good.
You have to submit and be submissive to the healing process. And it's an ongoing thing. It's not a, of course, I know you all know that healing is not just a one deal and you're done. So like I said, I've just really, really been on my journey of healing and knowing what abandonment feels like, and knowing when people don't believe that you need help, because to be honest, I should be dead. I should literally be dead,
Yeah.
Yeah, but God. So like I said, I don't want to, delve in and make anything about me, but my memoir is definitely come out. It's a true story. Um, and a lot of what Mike wrote and a lot of what, Mr. Levi added to the story is truly my story.
Yeah.
Every monologue, every movie that I've ever been in, it has been literally my story.
And you touched on one point that said, and they're commenting on it, and you mentioned God cannot help what you're hiding. That is so profound. That right there, because that's the transparency with yourself. Like, you have to be transparent with yourself. And I think this movie kind of, like Levi said, it helps on tips on the grace, like the grace that we extend to ourselves, the grace we have to extend to people. Sometimes people don't know what they don't know. Like Levi was saying, our parents, and Mike was saying, our parents just don't know. Some of them, they was functioning, going to work, robotic. I'm going to work, earn this money, go home, go to sleep, go to work, earn the money. There was no time. They went through the civil rights movement. There was no time for therapy.
No.
Just trying to live
and
be alive. So
yeah. So I love what Mr. Levi said, about that, giving that grace, because you don't understand that when you're drowning in trauma, because I always tell my students, I said, your drama, your trauma could become your drama. And if you don't get it off of you and get to a safe place where you could share that hurt, it's kind of hard. I felt safe sharing my whole testimony with Mike. And he was just looking at me like, Ira, girl, like, I felt comfortable sharing that with him, because he provided that safe place for me, to share it. So, when I tell people my story, they look at me like I got 5 million heads, they're like, wow, for real? And so, like I said, just being in the arts this is my therapy.
Yeah, it's healing.
It's healing to where I can truly bring out, that hurt, that pain, and and I can say, what, am I still needing some work? And in doing the film, I realized I still needed to do some work in some areas. I needed to go back and tell my children I was sorry for some things, So
nobody else playing that part, Ira. I couldn't see nobody else. I couldn't see nobody else playing that part with you.
Thank you.
Amazing. When y'all see it, y'all will see how amazing.
We're excited. I can't wait.
So
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So Mike, did you ever doubt yourself in this process while it was going on, or in the beginning, through it?
Listen, every day, but not because I didn't believe in the project. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make sure I was doing it justice. You know what I mean? Like I said before, there was moments I could have written something more dramatic, you know what I mean, just to entertain the audience. But I had to say to myself, was that real? I didn't want to create something too flashy. I wanted to create something honest, but doubt just kind of, pushed me more to staying grounded. And once you get past that doubt, what I mean, it's like it makes the project stronger. You know what I'm saying? When I had real conversations with people who been through this, and you know what I mean, it kept the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? But throughout the project, I did have my doubts, but I did believe in myself that I could bring something that people will enjoy and actually get something from.
And I think that's important with even pressing forward with goals and visions. You did not, even if you did doubt yourself, you still press forward.
Absolutely. And I appreciate everybody who, when I tell you, everybody, yourself, you know what I mean? I appreciate everybody who believed in this project. I really got to give Levi his flowers right here on it right now. This man, he literally took my words and turned it into something so beautiful that when y'all see it, I'm telling you, it's mind blowing. I had the words, but his vision and how he how he turned it into what y'all going to see, I'm telling you, it's it's something to see. It's definitely something to see.
And I think it's important to link, like have a good team that does that for you.
Absolutely. Like this is beyond work. We are a family now. Like I can call them and for anything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be about film. I'm like, yo, Levi, I need $20. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like we are family. Like it is like, and for the people that like, like Christina, the one who plays the young mom. Oh my God, she's an amazing.
I love her.
Like she doesn't get enough credit. This woman is amazing. Like, but y'all will see it. Like she's in other projects as well. But when y'all see her in this show, be like, oh my God, this woman, I was blessed to have my girlfriend Jessie in it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, babe, I need you to do this. She was like, I don't really act like that, but if you need me, I'm there. But that's the type of budget I'm telling you we was working with. I'm like, just get people I know. But the good thing about it is the people I know are so professional. They are amazing actresses and actors and directors. When I tell you Levi does everything, this dude
literally
everything.
He is not every man.
Direct, music, editing, lighting, everything. This dude does everything. So I'm like, I swear, if this thing turns out and gives like, go to a film festival and people love it and then end up getting a budget. Like I have I wrote a film, a series called Shadows of Him. Already got 5 episodes written. If I get a budget, the first person I'm calling to get all my money to get this thing together. I love that brother. Yo, bro, you don't know how much I love and respect you, man.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just glad that you know what I mean? Like you're taking it and you're running with it. At the end of the day, like you are what you bear. So you know what I mean? We all want to bear fruit, man. So it's no big eyes, it's a lot because I've been through it where people they kind of shun you, or it's like an ego trip and a lot of pride. And at the end of the day, man, it's art. I don't look at it like for monetary value. If it gets money, it gets money. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not trying to impress anybody, and I don't want anybody else to. But the fact is, I want to be able to be a blessing to other people, because when you're a blessing to other people, blessings come your way. It's like planting a good seed of karma. So, I can't do every project for free, or I can't do this or do that, but I can work with you. I can show you, I can help you. I can, take my time. And if my availability is available, I can, assist then. And so, like I told you, when Mike hit me up, because what I want to do as an executive producer, because like at the end of the day, I have basically maybe $30,000 to $40,000 worth of production value. That means I have the equipment and everything that we need to get something done. So at the end of the day, I want to be able to say, hey, I want to produce 2 projects that's not mine, that I didn't write, or that I'm not always the director of, because I feel like other people need the opportunity and the chance. And if they're serious about it, that's how we build and that's how we go. Because Mike is, this is his first project. 5 years from now, Mike might get a budget of 50 million. He might get a budget. Even if he budget of 50
because
million.
that is how Ryan Coogler started, right? You just started.
Or Mike might have a cousin that, hey, I know somebody that is ready to go right now. And then, he makes a call on my behalf, and it opens the door for me to, do more stuff. But we should just want to be able to enjoy the art, create the art, have fun with the art, because this art is what's going to live forever. You know what I mean? This is stuff that, like, if I pass tomorrow or somebody pass, God forbid, this is something that kids, your grandkids, everybody will be able to review and watch for the rest of their lives. And this is like your IP, your brand. And so
make sure that's in your will. Last episode, you said make sure you put all of this in your will, because who's going to get the monies from all of your work?
Definitely.
Make sure all of your projects are in your will, so that way your monies go somewhere else. So there's a question: when does this get released, and on what platforms?
So right now me and Mike are talking. So we may do not a private, but like a 1-day screening on YouTube after our private premiere. Because in certain things, certain festivals, we can't air it, live right away. But the goal for the festivals is to generate a network. You meet new people. A lot of the festivals that I went to, I've met millionaires, executive producers. And then whether you win or lose, this is the thing that a lot of people get misconstrued. Whether you win or lose, it's still a win, because I've met a lot of great filmmakers that have contacted me. We stay in touch on the regular now. Filmmakers that beat my films and filmmakers that have won, they've contacted me. Hey, let's stay in touch. I got a call to come be a director of photography in Texas, and maybe in the summer, from a young lady that she won, and she, that was at the Orlando Film Festival. I met the owners who own the For Color Girls estate. They actually love my project Start Somewhere. So that's why I want to, that's the route that I want us to go, because if anybody's really been paying attention, this is how Ryan Coogler got out there. This is how Issa Rae and them got out there. This is a lot of where a lot of the notable names actually put their names out there. And my goal is not to be Tubi level. I'm not saying taken away from Tubi, but that's not my sky. I want to be able to be contacted by different producers. I want to work with different directors. I want to work with different filmmakers, because it's art. I love it. And, why am I going to hold myself down here when I can continue to rise up higher? And that's what I hope, for the same with Mike. So we're just trying to enter the film festivals and see where it goes.
Absolutely.
Are you guys taking, so if people want to, how do you say it? If people want to pour into your ministry and into your film production, how can people do that? Right? Because what are they called?
So those would be those that are interested. They could actually turn into possible executive producers and producers. There's a thing, where they call financiers or finance. The finance department, basically investors, is you can't go at it if you are trying to be an investor with today's climate, because there's an oversaturation of content. You can't go in and think, oh, I'm just going to give them 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, and it's going to make me 20,000, 30,000. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So it's a possibility it can grow.
It's investment.
But it's an investment, and it's a possibility that you can lose. But you can minimize it if you have the right person that understands budgeting, strategic budgeting, and you offset certain costs. So like I was saying, I have a $30,000 to $40,000 production value. So imagine me saying, here's $40,000 to produce projects that Mike has or something like that. That takes away a major cost. Now we got to figure out how, we got to pay cast members. We got to pay, we got to look for locations. So how can I limit locations? So let's limit locations. How can I limit, the cast members? Okay, let's find the one actor that we want, that we know can generate some, a little bit of buzz. And then other than that, then we can go ahead and find other actors and give some other actors opportunities and stuff. So, to be an investor, you just have to, I would also say, educate yourself on it. Have the funds to say, hey, I'm gonna take this chance, but find a filmmaker that has great story and is able to complete things and get things done. That's the one thing.
Gotcha.
Because there have been a lot of people that have wasted money over the years, because they believed in the person and that the person gave them this runaround. And some people, I've seen some people take money and not even use it for what they need to use it for. So then when the production is time to show, you don't have nothing to show, and that got ugly too.
Yeah.
So,
I've been in so many projects. That's why consistency plays a big part, because where the doubt and all that stuff comes into play. Like I've been in many projects, from plays to movies to series, that did auditions. We actually did rehearsals, and actually filmed some of the project, and then it just like it crashes out. Now I understand, budget wise, sometimes, I also been in projects that it lasted 5 years, because in the beginning the first couple years they had money. Then they had to
Right.
save money up to finish the film. So I've been a part of that as well. But there's a lot of times where you can be a part of something and you get excited, and next thing you know, the director didn't do, or not the director, or just saying maybe the director, maybe the producer just did something crazy with the funds, and next thing you know, you like, so what happened? Like, what
so they can't finish the project at that point?
They don't, the project doesn't finish, and then like you try to reach out to them, and they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
like, I've been in situations like that, and it's just it's
and not only that, from a personal experience, rooting for you, bro. My series that's finally getting ready to be finished altogether, I shot that 3 years ago, and the main actor quit on me, for some other reason. And then another actress, it wasn't her fault. She had got pregnant, so I couldn't use her anymore. So it was like, okay, I got to start over. And I had invested a lot of money into it. I bought a red camera and everything. And I was like, man, now, God, what am I going to do? So I just took a break. I had to get my money back up. And now, then I started, getting back to it. But yeah, it's definitely a struggle. But other ways that a person can come in as a producer, and possibly, on distribution deals is being an associate producer. Associate producer is a person that says, hey, Levi, I got this house. You want to, if you need it for anything, let me know. Boom, that's an associate producer. I'm gonna give you a percentage, or I may even just give you a nice donation, or you could just say, hey, this is for free. So that's what associate producers are, whatever they can give, or just say it's somebody big, then you just say, hey, I'll put you on here as a producer. I just need you to promote my project or something like that, a certain amount of time. So they can come on in as associate producers too. But the executive producers are the ones that usually get the awards. They're the ones that get the bread first, get the money first after everybody gets paid. So once you make your budget back, you got to make sure you pay them right away. And then after, they want usually 110% return. So I like certain contracts are like how I try to put my budget is. My goal is to make sure you're paid first, and then I'll get paid, later on, maybe the year after or whatever. But as long as you get your 110% first, as an investor, then then you'll get your regular percentage. Like if we did a 70-30% deal or something like that, we can do it just like that. But yeah.
So the drop off, the screening is when for the people in the comments who want to come?
The screening is this Saturday at State Bar in Camden. What's the address, Levi? I forget the exact address.
Give me a second.
I'm like, I know I have the address somewhere.
I think it's on State Street, actually.
I think it is on State Street.
But
it's
I
here.
guess
there it is.
Oh, there we go. From 226 State 3rd North Camden 08102. There you go.
There you go. Thank you for that.
$10
for popping that up.
Denim and khaki. So it don't have to be the exact color.
Yeah.
But us folks love to dress. So I was like, let's dress up. We're gonna have some photography there. We got a podcast queen, Beyond the Surface podcast. And then we got our DJ. I forget her DJ name. I went to school with her. So
Mimi?
I can see it.
Is it Mimi?
What's it say? I forgot her DJ.
Right? Mimi?
She gonna knock me out. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna have a DJ there. But I did get word there's gonna be like some other producers there, actors there. So we're gonna have a good time,
Absolutely. So come out
And
there,
in the comments,
network, and
$10.
Like, you come out there, network. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. You come out there, network. He said, it's gonna be other producers there, other actors there. We're gonna have a good time. We'll have some music there. Like we didn't get a chance to talk about the music, but there's original music on here. There's a song that I wrote, produced, and performed called "The Years Have Gone," that you'll get a chance to hear from watching the film. But this whole thing, like I said, it's been a blessing from beginning to end. Like, if someone would have told me when I wrote that monologue that this would come out of it, I probably wouldn't have believed you. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when God puts certain people in your life, it's like the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? It's from day one when I met Levi, like we like hit it off like brothers from the rip.
I love
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like from the rip. And then like with Ira, like we started off acting in like that play. And
Mhm.
like how she said she felt comfortable telling me her story. I felt just as comfortable. Like
Yeah.
I didn't have a story like hers, but I felt just as comfortable. Like, listen, we family now. Like it's not just something like, oh yeah, we just co-workers. No, we are
Right.
family. I can call her anytime. She can call me anytime. Just like Levi and Christina, Jesse, like all the people that's in this film, we really became a family.
Yeah.
And like I can't thank them enough for helping me bring this fruition.
And I love that you're giving everyone their flowers while they can still hear and experience them. So if someone is a younger and they are aspiring to be writer, director, are you just sending them to YouTube University, or do you guys hold classes? Do y'all hold classes or any of that thing? Because you guys are locally. I don't know if we've even mentioned that. Like you guys are local are you in New Jersey, right, Mike?
No,
No,
Mike's in Philly.
You're in Philly,
I'm in
so
Philly.
it's Philly and New Jersey. So you guys are local. We're right across the bridge.
Yeah, and I'm in Delaware County, so not
Okay.
So I could say for me, I have a youth program every year that I try to host. Last year was under the umbrella of another organization. This year I'm just doing it myself and coming out of pocket for that one. But I'm gonna do that. Also, I send people to Aiken Act with Nakia Diller a lot of times. Like I refer them to him because like acting is it's a different monster when you get some real dialogue. So a lot of people they I could do this and I could do that, and then when you put them on the spot, I know Mike can attest to it, and Ira, some people can crash, and and it has nothing with them being able to read, being able not to read or anything like that. It's just their focus hasn't been like guided just yet to how to maintain that portion of dialogue. So I usually send them to Aiken Acts. There's a real good another company too, the Film Factory of Philadelphia. I also have been there. I actually went to an event yesterday, but they're a great spot in Philadelphia to join. Or just, and if you're in Jersey, just contact me and I could just, plug you in. Definitely, South Jersey to who to meet with, or, who to try, who to try to learn from, or even some things I can show you or tell you online, to work on, because I don't mind also helping and coaching people as well.
So. And what's your social media handle so the people can get with you?
The Book of Levi Films. That's on IG, and then the Book of Levi Films, you can see that on YouTube as well.
Got you. Mike, did you want to leave your social media handles?
Yes. On IG, Mike Davis, singer and actor. Actually on TikTok as well. My YouTube is It's the Bull MD, which is ITZDABULLMD.
Oh, that's very silly.
That has some of my music that you can check out, and some some monologues and some things that I have going on. But yeah, you can catch me on all them social media handles, and you'll see some shows I got coming up. You'll see some films and stuff I got coming up, and all that.
Gotcha. Miss Ira?
Yes, and you can find me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram under Ira Warren.
Gotcha. So are there any last words? We'll go around the room. Ira, you want to start first? Any last words you want to give
I'll just
viewers about the
my last words would be stay true to yourself when you're in this industry. And for me, I always tell people I'm not trying to be in every movie. I'm not trying to be in every play.
Yeah.
I want to be in something that has substance. And Angela Bassett, she said it best. She said, I don't want to do it if it's not going to bring healing. And and that's where I'm at. So a lot of people call me and say, hey, Ira, can you do this? Can you do that? And I say thank you for the opportunity, but I'm not trying to be busy. Busy,
Right.
the acronym for my busy is busy under Satan's yoke. Because when you busy, just because you busy, that don't just because it's a good thing, it don't mean it's a God thing. And that's my
Right.
spiel.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome. You're welcome.
Hi.
What's the question though? I'm sorry.
Do you want to leave some party words or some advice for our viewers about the film, about what you do, about your
Oh
projects?
yeah.
Plug something.
You guys are going to love this project. It was an honor and a privilege to be one of the producers and direct it. This is I enjoy watching all the actors, do their thing. From little Mikey, you'll see him. My son, my youngest son is in it, playing Big Mike's other brother and whatnot, and a few others. But I think you guys are gonna really be impressed
Yeah.
with the cast, and I hope I was able to direct the vision and strike a chord in a viewer,
In conversation.
yeah, and strike a conversation, because abandonment is real. And then for anybody, that's just trying to get out there, or whatever goal or dream you have, you also have, like I said earlier, you got to give yourself grace. It might not come today,
Yeah.
it might not come tomorrow, but if you're working towards it, you know, it's beauty. It's still beauty in it, and it's fun. It's a journey. So whether we become multiple millionaires or anything like that, if you have a camera, you have a pen and pad, or whatever it is your muse is, do it. You know what
Yeah.
I
Get
mean? Who can
started.
stop you at the end of the day? And at the end of the day, remember, everything and all that you do is art. So if you look at things as art, and you continue to show love, and you continue to be humble, you're going to bear fruit no matter what. But you also want other people that you bless and touch to allow them to also bear fruit, so you can see that fruit continue to multiply. So that's all I have
Absolutely.
to say. But thank you again also for the opportunity to be on this podcast.
Of course. Thank you. Mr. Davis, this is
Yeah,
your show, huh?
yeah, he kind of said a lot of stuff I was gonna say, but I definitely, I definitely appreciate for y'all having me and the rest of the people on this podcast. But I just hope when people watch the drop off, they don't just see like a film; they see themselves. Like, or they see someone they love. Like, if this, like y'all said, like Levi said, if this starts even one conversation and helps somebody like
Mhm.
feel like less alone, or encourages someone to tell their own story, then I feel like we did our job. And
Yes.
I'm just grateful for everyone who believed in it and who continued to support it. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday, break bread, have a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
I like, this is, if I shed a tear, don't judge me, because this is something this is
Yes,
something
happy tears.
you know what I mean? Like, I never thought would have came, you know what I'm saying? But I truly feel that this is just the beginning. So I definitely thank everybody.
Yeah, I think
Can I
this is
say
a
one?
major accomplishment. You say what?
Can I say one thing too?
Of course.
I just want to say thank you, because I always have to do this. Like we were saying, everybody works together. I had to say thank you to Jay, Slay, and Manny at the State Bar for being
Mhm.
there and allowing us to utilize their facilities as well.
Yeah.
I truly appreciate that, and they'll be, the food and everything will be there, and you definitely want to get there because the soul food be hit.
Yes.
Mm.
Get
And I
there.
want to
And
give a shout out to my family. My daughter and granddaughter, they literally sit in the car and wait till I finish the shoot. I just want to thank them for their support, and my
Mhm.
students at the school. Oh, also, Mike, I want to say this real quick. I don't know if you know Ryan. He has the organization As I Plant a Seed. There is 5 schools would love to see the film in the school. So I was like, I'll
Ooh.
let
Wow.
talk to y'all about that. Yes, they are so excited. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been posting posters all around the school, and they so excited. They was like, can y'all show the film at the school? I said, let me talk to Mike and Mr. Levi, and we'll see what we can do.
I
Definitely.
listen. I
I'm
love
bored.
that. Me
We
and
doing the
Levi were
same thing
talking
in my
first.
school. Yep.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm all
I
for it.
love that.
I'm all
And
for it.
even go ahead.
No, I just want to say, I know she shout out her children. I know my son and my daughter watching. MJ, Kaylin, I love y'all. Go ahead.
I love that. And just going back to what you were saying, Mike, just us planting seeds. I always say that it might not be us watering, or it is us watering, but once we plant a seed, someone else can come by and water it. All it takes is us planting the seed of hope, us planting the seed of grace, us planting the seed of anything, and then God could bring somebody else to come by and water it. So long as we're doing our part, and I really feel like you all did your part in this film. Yeah, this film is definitely going to bless the masses. So because it can't go on YouTube or any of that yet, because it has to go to film festival, I need y'all viewers to get to Camden Saturday. If you want to see the film, we've talked about it. Saturday, $10, Cash App, Book of Levi Films. Cash App is $10. Send your $10. Put your
or if you can possibly, we have open seats still, just a few open seats. So if you want, you could pull up, and I'm not going to deny everybody. You might have to stand up if there isn't room, but just so you can watch the film and project.
Yeah, come by.
It'll be well worth it, even if you got to stand. I promise you.
Yes.
And I want to say, I appreciate the opportunity that I had to just, my little cameo to come in there and
there he goes.
Two big dogs and girls in there.
There you go.
And my first time, it was always my dream for me to, to act and to get into the film and all that. And I always been scared and nervous. And my wife was like, "Yo, you need to have faith over fear." And I was like, "Okay." And I always wanted to do it. Levi, man, you're so great to work with, and and so supportive and stuff. So I'm making my dreams come true too. And just so work with me. And I appreciate you all.
I truly thank you. Y'all pick up 24 hours, Ira. They get it too.
So yeah, Mike, we just wanted to say, so I wanted to say this is why this platform is so important, and doing what God placed on your heart is so important, and following through, because who knew that this guy here, that guy there wanted to act for so many years, and then you following the process and going through your process, his first gig of getting over his fear is through your project.
Wow.
60 years old.
Wow.
Yes. So he's been putting it off for 40 years. And his first project of getting through that. So when I say we plant seeds and then others water them, yes.
That's amazing.
So that just goes to everyone. Like if you have something, if you have something in your purpose, if you are walking in your purpose, it helps everybody else. It definitely does. So yeah, kudos to you. Cause I bigged him up and I was like, you could do this. I don't even know what it is, but you could do it. Yeah. And he was so excited, and he was like, man, this is amazing that I can do something that I dreamed about. He literally has been putting this off since I've known him. And I'm like, you act around here.
Well, I'm glad he overcame his fear and blessed us with doing that part, because he did an amazing job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. So I appreciate you like walking in your purpose and giving like the opportunity to my husband, because you can't tell him nothing now.
He's like, where's my trailer?
Ooh, he was like, Denzel Washington, where?
Like, you don't got me carrying your bag?
He need an assistant in here. But yes, everyone, thank you guys. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you guys for staying in the comments. If you could give yourselves a hand clap there.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. The drop off, it is being screened on Saturday the 28th. We need you guys to come to Camden right there. Is there parking?
Yeah, it's parking right across the street and on the side of the road.
Okay, so there's parking, 6:30. We need y'all in let me throw the flyer up real quick again. We need y'all there. Yes.
I'll put the trailer in the comment box also.
Oh, the trailer's in the comments. So those who are interested, you can go in the comments. The trailer is there. It is at State Bar 226 State 3rd North. That's a very weird street. We're wearing denim and khaki because I love a good theme. Any variety. Yes, so it is the drop off. It's a short film screening of a film written by Mike Davis. We have him here today. We have
yes.
hosted by Levi Feeney. He is here today. Said it right. We have Miss Ira, who is here. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. We will see you Saturday. It says doors open at 5:15 and includes wine and appetizer. And of course, there's more food. There's soul food, they said there. So yeah, I am super excited. I will be there, of course. Oh, so I'm going to do Q&A so we can talk more in depth after we watch the show.
Absolutely.
We watch the films. We're going to talk more in depth about characters because, honey, let me tell you, there's some characters in here. Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in and coming on. I appreciate you. Like Mike said, we family. Mike, I need your number so I can stalk you a little bit.
All right. You want me? You need my number right now?
No, not on the air. People will call you.
I was about to type it in.
Stay on.
Yeah, so
I got you.
yeah, thank you all for watching. Of course, I need you to tune in on Thursdays because I am here live. We talk about all things life, love, and family. I am here to empower you, encourage you, enlighten you, and inform you of all things in the Black community about what's going on. My feet are planted, my head is lifted to the sky, to God, and thank you all for tuning in. I will be back on, well, not next Thursday because I'm gonna be somewhere in the sun, but the Thursday after that, 3/12, March the 12th, I will be back and we have a very powerful show and I need you guys to tune in. So March 12th, be back here. I am your host, Sharene Colson of Beyond the Surface Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. What Reverend say? Good night and God bless.
Good night.
Good night and God bless. All right.
Good night.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great